So, this is me speaking to the world because I want to, and also because my memory doesn't work. That's useful. I'm trying to recall any information I have about my situation, and it's limited. So, I know I'm in supported living, where I'm housed and fed, and that's all that's happening, and I have accommodation. So, I'm like a rabbit in a cage, being looked after. And the reason this is happening is because I had a brain injury. And the brain injury was in 2015, which means it was 7 years ago as I record this in 22. 7 years ago, and it's just mind blowing to know that. And it just doesn't make sense because I don't remember any of it. Because my brain injury has taken away my memory. So I believe I spent something like 4 years in hospitals. 4 years, absolutely unbelievable. And the last 3 years has been in supported living. And I was in a wheelchair at one point in one of the houses that I was in. And then I moved to a walking stick with 3 feet on it for stability. And now I use a normal walking stick to move around. So it's still difficult and I have to be careful, but at least I can do it. And I'm realizing there was a time I couldn't move properly. And I just find it so unbelievable that I was in a wheelchair for years, I imagine. None of it makes sense. It's just too incredible. 4 years in hospital. That's just insane. I've never heard of such a thing. And my injuries must have been absolutely spectacular. I was fed through a hole in my throat. And I don't know what else is happening. I'm taking pills. Walking is difficult. I feel very stiff. My back hurts a lot. I'm not just moaning, by the way. I'm explaining myself. So I really don't know what life is. I believe I'll ask somebody if I'll recover. And they told me that we had to take each day as it comes, and they basically don't know how much I'll recover. I think they're very surprised that I've recovered to this state because my condition was really awful. So I am glad that I've made it this far, even though I feel terrible. But I know this is a lot better than it has been, and I'm grateful for that. I'm glad that it's not as it was. I had the briefest flash of a memory of being in a wheelchair. And I had the same with walking with a stick with 3 feet on it. So I had the slightest memory of those things. But it's so tragic to have lost 7 years of my life since injury. 4 years in hospital, 3 years supported living. It's just unbelievable. And I'm in supported living now. I don't know where. But I'm thinking, will I stay here for the rest of my life? Or will I move to yet another supported living in time? There's no therapy going on, there's no physio. So I'm thinking that the reason there's no physio is because they don't expect me to recover any further. So it's quite possible that the way I'm living now is the way it will be for the rest of my life. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know what else to think. I'm just living, existing like a cabbage. I'm just breathing and eating. My sense of taste has been gone, but I think some of it's coming back now. So there is some improvement a little bit. And it's so great to be able to taste food because for years I've not been able to taste my food. So it's just like eating cardboard, there's nothing there. I don't remember it, thankfully, but I know I didn't taste food. But now it's improving. So I hope that stays like that. It's not full taste yet, but it's definitely getting better. So I am wondering what life is. It's a real mystery and nobody can tell me if I'll improve anymore or if this is it. And it's just awful to not know. So I'm definitely feeling sorry for myself and I'm wondering what my life is now. At the moment it's just existing and I'm not really living, I'm not doing anything, I can't remember anything still. I don't know, maybe there is some improvement in memory. I can remember some things from my distant past, but I don't remember what my children look like. I don't remember where I was living. I don't remember what happened between me and my ex-wife. I found out she's an ex-wife now. There's so much I don't know about my life, and I don't know if I will ever know again. It is so insane to be living like this. And as I say, it is just existing, not living properly. So I don't know what life is beyond the existing. I don't know what to do at all. All I'm doing is sleeping and eating day to day. It's just too incredible.